like I said, when you're pausing and you're pivoting, you're doing the things, and you're not just like making progress, you're thinking that you're not doing it right. But then what I've learned from others is that there is no right way to do it. Okay, I am Shannon Martin, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia, with my husband. We've been married for 28, going on 29 years. I have three grown children, my man babies and my female babies. And I'm a nana to a 2-year-old little Tyson. And we just blessed last year, to have my son-in-law. So we have a plus son. And it's like our family it's growing a little bit. So it's kind of new. And this year we're empty nesters. Well, last year we were empty nesters. So my youngest went out to college. Now my husband and I are in this new little space where we're kind of like, now what do we do? So we have to sit here and try to figure the whole thing out. And it's interesting. We don't have to cook as much. So we're really getting used to that. And we're really trying to make our stuff not shop as much because we're so used to buying, big things, big bulk items. But now since everybody's gone, it's just us and the dog, and she's only like 2 pounds. She's a little Chihuahua and a mother to Lily. I inherited her from my children. So, and let me see, we were a military family. We were in for 13 years. We traveled a lot. We really traveled a lot, like every 2 years we were traveling. And, the kids really enjoyed that because they really got to see a lot. And they have friends from when they were in elementary school that now, since Facebook is big, they've kind of reconnected with their friends. And so to see that and to see them all adults now and realizing that was really a great experience for them. And it opened up a whole new world of travel and adventure. So all of them, they're just really trying to be great kids. So now they're doing their thing, and my husband, now we got to figure out our thing. So I'm going to launch a subscription box called Hello Wellness Box. And the reason why I wanted to do it is because I wanted to help other Christian women who suffer from anxiety and depression. I've suffered for 9 years, going on 10 years. And, even though you have family and you have all your friends, you have great people. They're always praying for you, always trying to do great things for you, but you still feel alone. And, when you get into your space, sometimes it's not a good space. And I realized one day that I had all of my family there, my children and my husband, but I still felt alone. I felt like they didn't understand what I was going through. And sometimes it wasn't good energy from other family members. And I was trying to do what they were asking me to do, and it wasn't working. And I had to realize that I had to, do it on my own. And I had to go down this path on my own. And it's lonely, and it's really kind of sad. So I said I wanted to create a box or a community so that others who are suffering don't have to do this journey alone. So since I'm on my lifelong journey now, because I really have to worry about my wellness because, I'm getting older, and this is never going to go away. It's always going to be there. So I kind of want to go through it with them as well because I'm learning as they're learning. So that's why I created it. And hopefully, I'm hoping that, it will create a great community, a positive community. The biggest thing about it is that the stigmatism that's around it. when I first was diagnosed, I was literally called crazy. So you're crazy now. You're taking medication. We don't take medication. You're not praying enough. Everything was being attacked, and I stopped doing what the doctors told me to do because it wasn't what we did, and so I got worse. And so I said, how can I get better? So what I did was I just had to really go within myself and I had to pray. And I asked God to show me, what do I need to do? And my little angel said, you got to get help. You have to go get help. And part of it is that because the stigma is so great behind it, that people aren't getting help. You have so many people, like when I start to research and learning, there's a lot of people who are not diagnosed and they're really suffering and having a really hard time with it. And you're self-medicating. And I see that a lot. So it's kind of hard to kind of be that wellness advocate to say, hey, this is what I feel that you need to do. I can't tell you what to do because you really have to go within yourself and do it. But my decision came after years of the fog coming back and everything coming back. And I just said, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to go do the work. I'm going to go take the medication. I'm going to go get the therapy. I'm going to go do the things that I need to do to get healthy. And that's going to be really hard because how do you do that when people are so afraid to just get well with all of that, And that's a big, big problem that needs to be solved. It's weird because I have these crazy kids. They are crazy creative. My 3 babies. They really keep me motivated a lot more than I motivate myself because there are times when I want to quit. And the funniest thing is I always say, God, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. And something happened where whatever it is, like when I did gifting, something would come where someone needed a gift. And I was like, okay, God, I guess you're showing me. Okay, now I don't think I'll do it again. Nope. Something else had happened where they'll need something else that I'm giving. So I just said, you know what, Lord, I'm just gonna take my time with doing this. If I have to take a break, if I have to really, take a step back from it, then I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna keep moving forward. And so I had to keep doing that and not really, being hard on myself because I was feeling like I wasn't moving fast enough. I wasn't keeping up with everybody else because, I always had to pause. But it's something that I had to do. So I just go into myself and I really just talk to the Lord a lot to keep me going. I love affirmations. I love affirmations a lot. I have an app now that my daughter showed me, and you can time it to where it come to you certain times of the day. And so what you do is it just pops up at these random times, and I'm like, wow, okay, that's great. So affirmations, my daily devotionals that I really try to keep up with because sometimes it's hard, and journaling, I really like that, and I try to get creative with it because I like my stickers and stuff. So you all see I have stickers on everything and all over. My husband's like, what are you doing? He just supports it and like, okay, get your stickers, baby. Just put you got to put stickers, just put stickers. So that's something that I do to kind of keep me on track, empty my mind, and just keep me going. When I started my first business, I just really didn't. I guess I didn't understand it, and maybe too. I think that I was going in the wrong direction, and so I didn't put all of my heart into it. I think, and so it didn't go well, and I kind of felt bad with myself because I put a lot of money into it. With learning and trying to get it right. And then I didn't do much sales. I didn't do much of anything. And so I was just like, maybe I should stop again, because you're spending a lot of money. And then it becomes an expensive hobby, and it doesn't become a business, And so I stopped for a while, and I said, you know what? Let me go regroup. Let me go. And that's when I had this idea, because I was having a really bad day. And I sat there and I said, I want to do something else. And I think that's where that failure came about for me to pivot. And then I said, okay, let me pivot this way. So I think it was pretty good, though, even though I spent the money. I think it was a good idea for me to go in another direction. I think that would just set up to learn what I need to learn from that to add to this. I feel it's valuable to invest in yourself because, for me, I'm a learner. I like to learn, and I think it also broadens your mind to what you may think but you don't. So if you can get some help, or you can invest in like a course or a workshop or a conference or something like that, it will always give you something that you need. I think it'll help prepare you for whatever it is you're trying to do. Like when I did gifting, it really took me by surprise, because you don't think about all of this is involved in that. I'm thinking it's just this one thing, you make it look nice and you do this. No, it's all the different techniques that you can use. So if you don't invest in yourself and you don't see that, you will never know that there's other ways to do things. So I truly believe in just really put into yourself. I've learned that I'm really resilient. I'm more resilient than I give myself credit for. Because when you, like I said, when you're pausing and you're pivoting, you're doing the things, and you're not just like making progress, you're thinking that you're not doing it right. But then what I've learned from others is that there is no right way to do it. You just have to go about doing it however it comes. I guess however it comes to you, maybe. I'm trying to think, because I always think about other people, and I'm like, I don't like that. If I see something I don't like, I'm like, I don't really like the way that's happening. I don't like this. And I was talking to my mom one time, and she said, well, just remember that. Remember that feeling that you had, because don't do that with your business. Don't do this with that. And so I think that is something that I really kind of think about. I would say to that person or that woman that it's okay. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up too bad, like we tend to do when we have these illnesses or this pressure. You really sit there, and it's so easy to see yourself as a failure. It's easy to see yourself as you're not where you're supposed to be, because you think you're looking outside. You're not looking what you can do. So I think you just stop, just really pause, and just say, what is it that you want to do? Is this what I really feel is right for me? Is this going to make me happy? And sometimes it's not even about the money. It's just about what's going to make you happy, because a lot of people put so much emphasis on that. I don't. I put the emphasis on really trying to help that person. So if you can think about it in that way, I think, and just believe in yourself. Believe that you can do this. It's going to maybe take you a little longer than the other person is, because, they have all the things, and they can get up, when they want to, and it won't put you back down. It won't creep up on you, but that's okay. Just keep going. Just keep going every day. Just baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. And then once you get to that part, you can start to jog a little bit more. But you have to You have to do that work. You have to stop, and you really have to look inside yourself and just do the work, and just take your time. Take your time.